Did you know that most people can have a basic conversation in English with just 1,000 words? Yet millions of learners spend years studying grammar rules and vocabulary lists without ever feeling confident enough to actually speak. What if I told you that you could improve your English speaking skills right now in just 10 minutes without memorizing a single grammar rule? Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel, Tips with Learn World. My name is Ranotosh Das. Today, I'm going to show you a simple practice method that will get you speaking English more naturally and confidently. This isn't about perfect pronunciation or flawless grammar. It's about building the courage and skills to express yourself in real conversations. Whether you're preparing for a job interview, planning to travel, or just want to feel more confident speaking English, this video will help you take that next step. So grab a pen and paper, find a quiet spot, and let's start practicing together. Let me start with a story that might sound familiar. Maria from Brazil studied English for 3 years in school. She could read English books, understand movies, and even write emails. But when her boss asked her to join a video call with international clients, she froze. All those years of studying, and she couldn't speak for more than a few seconds without panicking. Sound familiar? This happens because most of us learn English in our heads, not with our mouths. We think about what we want to say, translate it from our native language, worry about mistakes, and by then, the conversation has moved on. Today, we're going to change that pattern. The method I'm about to share comes from how children naturally learn to speak. They don't worry about perfect grammar. They start with simple ideas and build from there. Let's call this the mirror method, because you'll be speaking to yourself first, building confidence before you talk to others. Here's how it works in 3 simple steps. Step 1 is called Copy and Connect. I want you to choose one simple sentence that you hear native speakers use often. For example, "I think that's a great idea." Now, say it out loud 5 times, but each time, change your voice slightly. Say it excited. "I think that's a great idea." Say it doubtful. "I think that's a great idea." Say it casual. "Yeah, I think that's a great idea." Say it formal. "I believe that's a great idea." Say it surprised. "Oh, I think that's a great idea." Why does this work? Because you're not just memorizing words. You're training your mouth muscles and connecting emotions to language. This is exactly how native speakers learn as children. Let's try another one together. The sentence is, "Could you help me with something?" Ready? Let's practice the different ways to say it. Polite and formal. "Could you please help me with something?" Casual with a friend. "Hey, could you help me with something quick?" Urgent. "Could you help me with something right now?" Hesitant. Could you maybe help me with something?" Confident. "Could you help me with something? It'll just take a minute." Notice how the same basic sentence can express completely different feelings? This is what makes you sound natural instead of robotic. Step 2 is story building. Now we're going to use those sentences to tell a simple story about your day. But here's the key. Keep it simple and personal. Don't try to impress anyone with big words or complex ideas. Let's start with this framework. Yesterday, I blank. It was blank. I felt blank because blank. But then blank happened. My example is, yesterday I went to the grocery store. It was very crowded. I felt frustrated because I couldn't find what I needed. But then a kind employee helped me find everything. Your turn again. Add that fourth sentence to your story. Say the whole thing out loud. Notice how you're not translating from your native language anymore? You're thinking directly in English because the structure is simple and the content is from your own life. This is exactly what fluent speaking feels like. Step 3 is question and answer practice. This is where most people get nervous, but we're going to make it easy. I'm going to ask you 3 simple questions, and you're going to answer them using the same simple structure we just practiced. Question 1. What did you do this morning? Use this pattern. This morning I blank. It was blank because blank. For example, this morning I had coffee and checked my emails. It was relaxing because I woke up early. Say your answer out loud now. Remember, simple is better than complex. Question 2. What's your favorite food and why? Pattern. My favorite food is blank. I love it because it's blank. When I eat it, I feel blank. My example? My favorite food is pasta. I love it because it's comforting and delicious. When I eat it, I feel happy and satisfied. Now you try. Don't think too much, just speak. Question 3. What are you planning to do this weekend? Pattern. This weekend I want to blank. I'm looking forward to it because blank. If the weather is good, I might also go blank. Example? This weekend, I want to visit my friend. I'm looking forward to it because we haven't seen each other in a month. If the weather is good, I might also go for a walk in the park. Now you try. Speak your answer out loud. How did that feel? I bet it felt more natural than you expected. Here's what just happened in your brain. You stopped translating and started thinking in English patterns. You used your own experiences so the words felt genuine. You practiced different emotions and situations so your speaking became more flexible. Now, let me share 3 quick tips to make this practice even more effective. Tip 1. Record yourself. I know it feels weird at first, but recording yourself speaking is like having a private English teacher available 24/7. You don't need fancy equipment, just use your phone. Record yourself doing the exercises we just practiced. Then listen back and notice which parts sound natural and which parts you want to improve. Don't focus on mistakes, focus on progress. Tip 2. Practice with different emotions. Native speakers don't just communicate information, they communicate feelings. Take any simple sentence like, "I'm going home now." Practice saying it when you're happy to go home. Then practice saying it when you're sad to leave. Then practice saying it when you're in a hurry. This trains your voice to match your message, which makes you sound much more natural. Tip 3. Use the 1-minute rule. Set a timer for 1 minute. Choose a simple topic like my morning routine or my favorite season. Talk about it for the full minute without stopping. If you run out of things to say, repeat what you already said, but try to add small details. This builds your ability to keep talking even when you're not sure what to say next. It's a skill that will help you so much in real conversations. Let's practice this right now. I'll give you a topic, and I want you to talk about it for 1 minute. The topic is, describe the room you're in right now. You can talk about what you see, how it makes you feel, what you like or don't like about it. Ready? Start your timer and begin speaking. Remember, keep talking for the full minute even if you have to repeat yourself.
Now, let me address the biggest fear that stops people from practicing. But what if I make mistakes? Here's the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. They say and They forget words and have to think for a moment. They sometimes use the wrong grammar. The difference is they don't stop speaking because of it. They keep going and focus on communicating their message. Your goal should be the same. Communication first, perfection later. Let me give you a practical example. Yesterday, I was talking to my neighbor, and I wanted to say, I need to water my plants. But instead, I said, I need to water my, green things. Did my neighbor understand me? Absolutely. Did the conversation stop? Not at all. We both laughed, and she helped me remember the word plants. This is how real conversations work. People are much more patient and helpful than you think. Before we finish, let me give you a challenge for this week. Every day, spend just 10 minutes practicing the mirror method we learned today. Day 1, practice copy and connect with 3 different sentences. Day 2, build simple stories about your day using the frameworks I showed you. Day 3, practice answering questions out loud, even if no one is asking them. Day 4, record yourself speaking for 2 minutes about any topic you choose. Day 5, practice the same recording again, but try to speak more smoothly. Day 6, have a conversation with yourself in the mirror about your plans for the weekend. Day 7, record yourself telling a simple story about something interesting that happened this week. By the end of the week, you'll notice that speaking English feels less scary and more natural. Your mouth will be more comfortable making English sounds. Your brain will be more comfortable thinking in English patterns. Most importantly, you'll have more confidence to speak with real people. Remember Maria from the beginning of this video? She started using this method just 10 minutes a day. After 2 weeks, she joined that video call with international clients. Was her English perfect? No, but she communicated successfully and felt proud of herself. Absolutely. That's what I want for you too. English speaking practice doesn't have to be complicated or scary. It just needs to be consistent and personal. Start with simple sentences, build to simple stories, and practice a little bit every day. Your future, confident English-speaking self is waiting for you to take this first step. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up so more people can discover this simple practice method. Leave a comment and tell me, what's the biggest challenge you face when speaking English? I read every comment and often make videos based on your questions. And if you want more practical English speaking tips like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Next week, I'll show you how to have confident conversations with native speakers, even when you don't understand everything they say. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, progress is more important than perfection. See you in the next video.